With LJ and Allie, doing the news with LJ and Allie. Yeah, here at the Wrasslin for Life Network. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wrasslin for Life Network. I am here with my wonderful tag team partner, Miss
Hello,
Allie, and
hello.
we are the Crimson Chronicles. How is your day going, Allie?
It is going fantastic. Happy Monday, everybody. Yes, welcome back to the news. Your news update. We're kind of changing things up a little bit, changing our schedules around, sprucing up the channel a little bit with all of our videos. So you might see a couple changes here and there. That being said, there's one thing that doesn't change today. Do we have a today in
Yes, we do. The
that
one
doesn't
thing that
change?
doesn't change is we got a little bit of history about wrestling for you guys. Because 13 years ago today, that's right. There's interesting things that happened today, but I chose to talk about WWE presenting Judgment Day at the Staples Center, where The Undertaker defeated Booker T. John Cena defeated Rene Dupuis to retain the WWE United States Championship. And John Bradshaw Layfield defeated Eddie Guerrero by disqualification in a WWE Championship match. The bout is noted for Guerrero's lacerating himself a little bit too much following a chair
Yeah.
shot, making Guerrero literally gush blood from the forehead. So I thought that was, important wrestling history. And hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, Ronnie. Hello, Nick.
Yes.
Hello, everybody watching. Even if you don't comment, we appreciate you guys. So we can just get into the news. And I know there's a little something about the man on the thumbnail that you got. So,
Yes. I'm gonna just screen share an article here.
cool.
If I could choose the least annoying website to screen share it from because apparently this one has way too many ads.
Yeah,
Um,
I got that too. Don't worry.
Geez. All right. Anyways, that being said, Ric Flair, the nature boy, Ric Flair. Woo. Um, he is set to, uh, as it says, to return for the to the ring for his final match. Um, it is confirmed today that he will be returning July 31st on Sunday at an independent wrestling show. Not exactly announced. Jim Crockett Promotions presents it, Ric Flair's last match. Um, and we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but we think he's gonna kill himself.
Yeah,
Like,
we're gonna see sorry for the trigger warning here, people, but we're gonna
yeah.
see the unaliving of Mr. Ric Flair. But I just because he's doing the very helped in back movements with Andrade at the pool does not mean he can take a bump in an actual ring. He's lived a very different life than Sting. That's why Sting can still jump off of things and get right back up. He was not styling and profiling and jet flying and stuff. He was going to church and loving his wife. I'm not really like hmm. I
Like
I
old Yeller, exactly.
he's such a
But
legend. Why does he have to do this?
it's okay. We'll all be there to see it. Cheering him
I
on.
don't want to
Maybe
witness
it'll be
that.
like it'll be like a fluffy, like a fluffy match.
Yeah, he'll get poked in the forehead and just start bleeding.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oi. Okay, well I got a little bit of goofy news to go with that bit of interestingness. we have the new brood has united there. Yes, because
Woo!
Matt Hardy tweeted out this picture because him,
No
Gangrel,
deep.
and Mr. Jeff Hardy all, showed up in the ring together at a wonderful little indie booking event for big time wrestling. And during the show, it took place last Saturday night, this, past Saturday. Gangrel
Mm-hmm.
posed in the ring with the Hardy Boys, and I absolutely love this. And, Matt Hardy said the Broken Universe is going to come back, so I would think it would be very cool. Just bring Gangrel back. He was in one of the matches, so why not bring him back again?
Yes, I love when wrestlers do the nice callbacks like that. And I thought it was nice wholesome news for the
Yes,
for the
it
week
was a good way to start Monday.
to start off Monday exactly.
Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae and Cesaro and Athena have been trending all day today on Twitter, probably. A lot of people saying Athena and Cesaro. Ric Flair versus Cardona. Don't make Cardona job to that guy. Do not. Mr. Danielson from Impact Wrestling should debut at AEW against MJF. I would absolutely love that, but apparently he's behind the scenes. It suggested he's kind of like Edward Norton on a movie. Like he'll be there, but he will try to control everything. And that's just the rumors I've heard. So, but I
Yeah.
agree, it would be a very, very fun match there, Mr. Tony Khan there. Uh, just the promos alone would make me laugh. So, up and next was we are still. Oh wait, that was for Judgment. There we go. Uh, we have still sticking with the Hardys. I wanted to talk about how Jeff Hardy believes that Willow is a character that could appear in AEW, and that just makes my little heart flutter because everything Jeff Hardy I'm happy with. Bring an umbrella, fly down from the ceiling. I'm happy because he said on the AEW Unrestricted podcast, which just came out on YouTube, he said yes, of course there is a chance, but not with House of Black. Make sure you get that.
Aw.
Um, he is Jeff and only Jeff, and that's it. When he comes out to play, he comes out, and it's going to be exciting. So I cannot wait, and I hope it's part of the Broken Universe because they're already doing the delete, and I love it. So, and one more member of the Face Paint Gang, and I will toss it back over to Allie because I wanted to talk about how Mr. Darby Allin revealed how he got started sharing a locker room with Sting. And I thought this was very important because if you watch as much AEW behind the scenes as I do, you know Darby Allin is notoriously known for just changing in his car and or bathroom and or sleeping under tables in weird areas. Like if there's a place in the building that's covered, he's sleeping under it. I don't know why, but that's popular. So I thought this was a very big deal that now he's actually in the locker room and he's sharing it with Daddy Sting. Yeah.
Aw.
He did say that first when they were going to be teamed up, people were only saying, "Oh yeah, it's just the face paint they have in common," but obviously you can see how much it's progressed and much more of a good relationship, good mentor relationship. I absolutely love it. And Sting seems to be having a very good time too. And he invited him into the locker. He's like, "Dude, come into my room. My locker room is your locker room from now on." And he
Please,
said,
please.
"Oh crap, okay." And I know it's such a simple thing to talk about, but it just means a lot to me because I'm a fan of both of them, and it's very cool to see how much of an influence Miss Daddy Sting has had on Darby because he was losing there for a little bit, and then he lost Priscilla, and now he's got Sting and Priscilla back, and he's got new puppy dogs, and he's got Uncle Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and CM Punk, so he's got everything now.
Real quick though, I want to hop back to the Hardys,
Yeah.
and ask you. I need an explanation because so Nick says the Willow gimmick never worked for him. He doesn't understand it, but uh, to Token Con over here says that it was actually amazing. I am just looking back into like the Hardys and all that now. I haven't got into that that side of things yet, and I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous.
I understand. It does get a little bit goofy here and there. Um, but this one was Willow. You know how Matt has like five different characters to himself? This was like Jeff's alter ego.
Okay.
And I don't remember hearing Willow talk. It was a much more like silent Joker type person who spun a black and white umbrella and like was trying to be the darker version of Jeff Hardy, like would cheat, would do this and that. I really
Yes.
liked it. I liked the ambiance that it brought to it. I'm pretty sure he came down from the ceiling once. That's why I keep referencing it, but that was an Impact, so I'm not really sure. Memory gets fuzzy there. There's a lot of Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, everywhere.
A lot of people saying Sting could be the leader of the Dark Order. Johnny Hungy has already covered this. They already have the best leader, and it is Brody Jr. Hello, Canadian Spidey. Darby is a cat. Yes, he is. He just hides under every place, goes to sleep, and then Daddy Sting was like, "Come on, come over here." Yeah,
I'll feed you. Here's
yeah,
some treats.
some treats. Oh, yes, I just saw one line. Sting has also adopted some of Darby Allin's risk taking tendencies. Yes, he has, and I love that.
Aw, you
Risk
gotta
taking
love.
tendencies. I love this. Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allen at Blood and Guts sounds promising. I would love that, but I don't want them to kill themselves, and I'm afraid they might. Out
Yeah.
out of passion for the craft, they might die.
Did you see last week?
Yeah. Imagine if we got evil Darby Allen versus evil Willow. I don't think Darby could be evil. He's a Sting. He's a Sting, and you can't turn Sting evil. He's the ultimate down the middle moral. Like I might not be the nicest. I may not do some of the nicest things. Like Moxley will push some people over and stuff, but I will still fight the bad guy. So I can't do it. He's not evil Darby. I didn't think when Eric Bischoff tried to turn Jeff Hardy evil in TNA Impact, I didn't get on board at all. I just said he has a concussion and he's gonna be okay. And I like the belt only because it looks like Jeff Hardy actually drew it, not because he's the big bad Jeff. No, he's not. He's not. They couldn't get the crowd to boo him. Like, I don't it's the same thing. Same.
Mhm.
I think Darby
Same
would be
thing.
great. I think he's too much of a loner for that. The House of Black is a team effort.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see that happening. Yeah, that's exactly it. You said it. He's a cat.
Yeah. He's a cat. That's all he's got. Yeah. But you had another story?
Yes. So, not as well. I don't know. It depends on who you are and what you do in your spare time. Not as interesting. But Young Rock will be changing schedules. Originally, they aired on Tuesday nights. Yes, I don't know
I
why I'm
think so,
confirming.
yes.
Tuesday nights. Now they're renewed for a third season, and they'll be airing on Friday nights as to compete, dun dun dun, with SmackDown.
No
Oh,
way. There's going to be like some integration of like when you're done watching SmackDown, you can always turn over to the Young Rock. Like even if
well,
it's going at the same time, there's a lot of the times shows will premiere again 2 hours after they have for the
yes,
later audience. So there's a good
yes.
chance that they will just be promoting it more than fighting it.
Yeah, and I thought it was pretty interesting because, especially with they keep teasing it. potentially for WrestleMania 39, The Rock versus Roman. So it should be interesting. Maybe Roman's gonna go. You took my time slot, even though he's not. Is he on? He's on Raw, but
He's anywhere Roman wants to be, and he's also taking some time off right now because he's Roman Reigns. I'm
yes,
also suspicious it is not just to take time off, it is because he ripped his bicep. I
yep,
saw
yep.
it.
Everybody's seen it. You've seen him lifting the belt. That's
Your
it.
muscle was literally turning blue as he was like
Yeah,
trying to lift it up. So I
yeah.
there's 100% this is not just a vacation.
No, we're calling it out, and you'll see. Well, I don't know. Maybe
We're
you
gonna
won't.
get that in like a Roman Reigns book in 10 years, and then it'll
Yes,
be like secretly I had a torn I had a
we
torn
have
tricep.
we have the video clip footage. We
Yeah.
called it out.
We called it, we know it. Best tag
So,
team, we called it.
so yeah, that was
Um
my little flip back there.
saying I never watched Young Rock, it just looks like a TikTok comedy show. It's better than anything on TikTok, I'll tell you that much.
My mom loves it. I'll tell you that. My mom loves it every day. She tells me about it. Every time I talk to her about wrestling, she tells me to watch Young Rock because there's wrestlers in it. So,
That's so
it's a cute,
wholesome, I
fluffy,
like that.
yeah, it's a cute little fluffy like sitcom show. Obviously, it's gonna be very, because it's The Rock, and like,
Yeah.
we love The Rock, but he is very, so it is what it is. But it's 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 good, wholesome, when you just want to turn something on and eat your food, pretty much.
Yeah. Have a little giggle here and there, put it on the background, maybe catch a reference when you hear it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I like those shows and I love when wrestling gets more into the mainstream, like TV shows and movies. I very much like it. Even though Cody's part of the whole heels show and the guy from Arrow is also in it,
Yes,
um,
yes.
I still like it because it's bringing more people to watch wrestling. So, and they're getting to see more behind the scenes. They're not just seeing like, "Oh, it's just a carnival with fake everything." They're like, "Oh, no, it's actually like a lifestyle."
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
The you
I would love to see Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns and Dwayne Johnson in action movie. Honestly, if we could get some backstory on Aquaman, I would love this. Let's
Yes.
just make Dwayne Johnson the god from Moana, and it'll just tie everything perfectly together, okay?
Honestly, might as well. And then there you go. Roman's the cousin. It all
There we
ties
go.
in.
Yeah.
My
We'll have
sister
yeah,
loves
we have
Jason
the god of
Momoa.
the ocean. We have the god of the ocean, Mr. like Aquaman. We can have Dwayne Johnson being Maui, which is basically the dad of Aquaman. Um and then we got Roman Reigns and he can just be shoved in there as, "Hey, I'm the land cousin." Who knows?
We have Beefy Boy Senior, Beefy Boy
Yes.
Junior, and Baby Beefy Boy.
Baby beefy boy. Yes. Love that. We
So
need that. We need that on a shirt. I'm sure Big E
yes.
would love that. Oh, yes,
uh,
and thank you, Canadian Spidey. CM Punk was also in that heel show, and he is also in
yes.
a very weird horror movie that I have yet to watch. And the
Hey.
only information I have on it is that it involves semen.
Can't comment on that.
That
But he was also in.
it's not on the hub. It's a normal movie. That's all I know of it is that there's some goo stuff around.
Maybe we should do a watch along to the wrestling movies. I keep
There we
well keep bringing up wrestling movies, and then I'm like, well, I've never seen any, so
we
I have
yes,
to watch them.
we gotta have
Even the
some
bad
movie
ones. I love
nights.
bad movies. Come
Oh,
on.
then you're gonna love wrestling movies.
I know.
You're
There's the
gonna
one with
love them.
Edge in it.
Yes, it's gonna be good.
But he
Yeah,
was
we gotta
also.
have a movie night. You guys put down in the comments some suggestions of your favorite wrestler movies, other
Yes.
than Spider-Man. I can hear Canadian Spidey typing already because Macho Man showed up in Spidey, the one with Tobey Maguire, and taught him some actual wrestling moves.
um yeah, no, definitely. If you guys want to see that, let us know what movie Spider-Man. There you go. I was waiting for that. I was signaling the time that you could send that out.
Saying that out of spite. Uh-huh. It's okay. It's still a valid
you
movie and we will probably watch it.
you baited that answer. I'm just saying, LJ, you
I
baited the
did.
answer. But CM Punk was also in Mayans last week, is what I was gonna say, just to add
Oh,
to
yes.
that. And I do think he's gonna be a reoccurring character, because he was given a whole backstory, so
Mhm.
might as well. Uh, I'm
Bray Wyatt movie is coming out on Amazon Prime in October. That is fantastic.
see.
I don't have much faith in Amazon Prime's original series just yet. I'm going to wait and see and hold my judgment because I don't know about their original series yet. Movies, yeah.
Um, I think they have hit and miss ones. I I'm sure their pool of not as entertaining ones is bigger than Netflix's, I guess, if you wanted to compare. But they hit or miss. But it's okay because we can watch it and
Yes.
and review it.
Yes, we can. And I'm a avid horror movie watcher, and
Yes.
and you'll know if I see a reference to anything because I cannot keep it inside of my brain. I'm watching Multiverse of Madness, and I was like, Evil Dead. Yeah,
Everything.
everything. And yes, I know Ricochet would be a great Miles Morales. I I have no objections. Talk to Marvel. I I
Tweet.
gotta Yeah, send them a tweet. But I do have some interesting news we can talk about Mr. MJF.
Ooh.
Now I'm on the fence about him right now. Like I understand he's like both a heel trying to amp up, like, oh, I could start a bidding war. I got Pritchard on speed dial. I'll just call up Cody Rhodes and I'll get another job for more money. Like, I understand that's perfect heel heat. I get it. And I love it. I would literally be okay with MJF appearing on one episode of like WWE programming just to like bamboozle everybody, and then when he gets the microphone it's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm with AEW. Like, I would love that. I would let that. I would let it happen where we get the. Oh, he signed a deal with WWE secretly is for one episode. Like, I would die for that. But I don't know anymore since Cody left if this is real or not, and it hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna say I seen that the other day. There's quite a few people on the creative side of WWE who apparently are interested in MJF, and he's killing it, and I'm not surprised. So I don't know what to tell you, LJ.
I
I
just
don't
it
want you to cry even more.
Well, like I know if he goes to WWE, yeah, he'll be pushed a little bit, but one,
And
he'll be
then,
scripted and will not be able to be the MJF that he is. Two, he will not be able to be rude to fans, which is one of the favorite things fans love about him. Like he berates disabled children, okay?
yeah.
WWE is not ever going to let that happen. So, and three, he's not going to be able to win and be celebrated in his hometown because WWE never lets that happen. So I literally don't understand why he would go there unless he's okay being miserable with money.
I well, maybe he goes for, a couple years, then dip out. I don't
He's
know.
gonna age so much. Like, to mark my words, Cody joined
The
by this year
stress,
tomorrow. By
the
this time
stress.
next year, he will be gray. Okay, gray.
I personally don't think that would happen though. I really don't think, like, I think it would be more of what she said of him showing up for one show, like one contract, that's it. Like because he is very, he wants to say whatever he wants to say, and he's that's it. Like you can't take that control away from him
No, and that's
because
what
it's
he
part of his
absolutely
his
loves.
image.
He loves being able to be like, "I'm MJF, and that's it." Like, he's
Yeah.
not scripted, he's allowed to be rude and take punches, and, like, obviously, he like, there's some articles that are like, "Oh, MJF was actually really happy planning this segment out with this
Yeah,
person." I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, that's so nice." So, but I
We
was
know
happy
we
to
know the
read
truth.
in Yes, I was happy to read in the little report about all of the latest MJF contract stuff that Cody there is no word on Cody Rhodes reaching out to AEW talent to bring them over to WWE. So no matter what headline you see about him poaching or being a headhunter for talent, so far it has not happened. But and that's from Frightful Select. So I will let you know if it changes. But if so far, it just seems MJF is being MJF, and that's it.
Yeah, and we are enjoying it.
Yes.
That's it.
I have a fun little thing next. It is because a fight broke out between a fan and a wrestler. The wrestler Joe Black at an independent wrestling show. Uh, I have a video. As you can see, it's extended because a good 20 seconds of it is just this man filming the post. I don't know why. But it's very short, so I'll just replay it a few times. The only thing LJ has to say is don't fuck with wrestlers. Yeah.
um
Yeah, we're just, that's just how it's go and headbutt and it's I'm gonna hurt you after that. So yeah.
I
Yes, I'm sure you have seen this video, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't got
yeah.
Twitter and stuff. So I don't want to out anybody. That we include all generations and all
Hey,
people.
what about me? No.
Yeah.
I don't just first of all, I just wouldn't get involved with a wrestler like that. Like
No.
you would never catch me coming at nobody like that for what
I'm a
no
yeller,
reason.
I'm not a puncher. I'm a "You suck," not a
From
"I'm gonna punch you in the face." I'm not that person.
and like from for me from the back, like where there's a clear exit, like I'm
Yeah.
100% like I'm getting out of there. Like
Yeah, I don't and these are wrestlers, these are trained people that can hurt you in a second. Like, just
yeah,
because they don't have constant security around them like the UFC guys don't mean they can't hurt you. So, I thought that was very interesting. Um and it was that people did note that this was 100% legitimate and this was not part of the show at all. Um, that Mr. Tony Khan's could be a racist. It's the U.S. I'm not going to put it past them, but I'm not going to also
I'm not gonna
insinuate
make
that
that.
because I
Yeah,
have no idea. It could have just been my first thought was angry fan doesn't like that wrestler, probably is a fan of the wrestler he's fighting, and
yeah,
that's it. That's because that's a good Occam's razor says that's what's happening.
yeah. And regardless of that, regardless, I wouldn't even be in that situation. Like so it was a situation that shouldn't have happened to begin with, regardless of what the premise was. Uh,
Yeah, I totally just took it as just you hate that specific wrestler. You think I couldn't yell at people if I was in the crowd? I would of course be yelling at the people I don't like. So I'd be yelling at Sammy. I'd be like, "F you, Sammy," but I wouldn't be trying to be like punching him in the face. Um, I just he's the heel. You're allowed to boo. There you go. That's it.
yeah, yeah, simple. and to the point.
Yeah,
um,
I'm just going with Occam's razor of that's the simplest answer, which is most likely the first, which is most likely the right one. However, I understand that the U.S. is its own animal.
yeah, it's on a
She got
different
done
level. It's a
wrong.
different universe.
Yeah, it's a different universe, and Athena Warrior Wrestling, got done wrong like this too. I did not see that video of her being headbutted from a fan.
Oh,
So I don't know it. I'm gonna have to look up that sources. Got
at
attacked by
Warrior
a fan at
Wrestling.
Warrior Wrestling.
Oh,
I I'm going to look into this. I appreciate the hints and helpful knowledge that you are bringing to this.
yes,
I need
yes.
more clarification though. The U.S. is a terrifying place.
Yeah, and yeah.
We're Canadian. We're Canadian, eh? We don't.
I mean,
Our problem is it's
there's still
cold.
stuff that goes on in Canada, but it's not. I don't know if it's to the degree of what's going on in the U.S. So I don't
It's
know.
not. It's. I don't. I think. Yeah. Like we, Canada's not perfect. We're not some utopia or something. But
Mm-mm.
when something, if someone were to be attacked at a wrestling event in Winnipeg, race would not be the first thing that came to everybody's mind. It would definitely be more who was drinking and or on too much
Yeah,
drugs.
what like who? Yeah, I was gonna
And
say, where's the
yeah, I was
crack
like,
then? No
and
offense, but
please
like,
tell me nobody was stabbed. And there you
yeah,
go.
that's it. That's what's going on in Canada, honestly.
Yeah. What that person had too much beer, or that person was a tweaker and they found their way into the show, or this is hopefully nobody was stabbed, and that's it. That's honestly, it would just be like, oh, who was it? Oh, okay, and that was it. I live in the
Yeah.
U.S. and I agree with your statements. Yes, it's. I try to look at
It's
your news and
scary,
it's
man.
scary.
It's
Yeah,
scary out there. Pro wrestlers are human too, 100%. He says he's from the US as well.
I
Yeah,
understand.
full of
Yep, I
disrespect. Yeah, I believe it.
understand.
I believe it.
I'm not denying anything you're saying about Athena or other like people of color in the wrestling community. I just don't have the
The
evidence at the
I
moment to
can't
be
make
able
that
to be like,
call. Yeah,
yes,
we can't make that
yeah.
call.
I don't have all the resources at the moment to be like, yes, of course, you're 100%. Here's the video. Yes, here we go. This is. I just don't have the information. I just got the news for today.
But yeah, that being said, I'm sure it happens and it's terrible regardless. The situation and the
Yes.
reasons why don't need to don't explain it or doesn't excuse bad behavior.
And yes,
Yes,
we do love
love
everyone.
everyone. Love
Yes.
everyone. We wouldn't hurt nobody. No. Well,
No.
unless it's
Well,
in the
I'm a
ring.
yeah. Let's go.
um but to bring it back a little bit happier news, we have Taya Valkyrie is debuting in NWA June I,
Yes.
June 31st, I think. Hold on, I have to double. June 11th. Wow, that was off. um, but yes, so she will be debuting there, which will be exciting. I thought it was some fun news. Bring it, bring it a little bit more lighthearted.
It is more fun, and I can't wait for this event because Miss Taya is amazing. And yeah, so I can't wait. What about you?
Oh no, it's gonna be amazing match regardless. I mean, wherever she would show up, we're just happy to see her. Right? Um, keep on the happy train. Uh, Paige.
Yes, there has been this speculation for all the wonderful Paige fans out there that she's tweeted about Mrs. Ronda Rousey.
Uh-huh. Dun dun dun. I was saying it the other day. I don't know if it was on a live watch along or not, but I was like, Or maybe it was the news, because I swear I was talking to you. Maybe it was Ladies' Night, which Tuesdays are Ladies' Nights, guys. So tune in on Tuesdays. It'll be
Mm-hmm.
LJ and I, the Crimson Chronicles, taking over on Tuesday watch alongs for NXT.
Yes.
LG's favorite company, WWE.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was saying, even if she's not 100% cleared to come back, you're like, she's always talking about how she misses wrestling, she misses being in the ring, like her whole family family's she comes from a family of wrestlers, so I'm sure even just coming in to manage somebody, or be a mouthpiece for somebody, just until she can get back in there,
Mm-hmm.
will keep her hands busy. you know
And if she's already tweeting to Miss Ronda Rousey that maybe a manager position, I cannot wait to see that. And I just love, yes, we try to be very wholesome here and just be nice to everybody. We try. I want Candice LeRae versus Taya. I love that. Yes. And
yes.
yes, I'm glad we got some Paige fans in the chat.
We all miss
Uh,
Paige here.
Paige would be a huge for Impact Wrestling. She would. I don't think she would want to go there. I don't. I think she wants WWE. It might sound crazy, but what if Paige fly out to NXT UK and help the women division? That would be fantastic. I don't know what they're doing in NXT UK. No
I
idea.
personally, I'll be honest, like, let us know in the comments if you guys want us to follow up with NXT UK, because we're in Canada and we just watch the regular NXT. It's a whole lot of wrestling going on all the time on this channel. So if you do want to see it, if there is like a viewing for it, like, we will for sure try and figure out a schedule. Maybe on an off day we can go back and watch the matches and stuff like that. But it's pretty good so far. I believe you. I would have, excuse me. I would have to ask some of our UK viewers, Raleigh and Thomas, if they watch it and if it's good. But just tiddling back to the tweet. How awesome would it be, Ronda Rousey and Paige? Like,
That's an unstoppable team.
that's what
So
she needs. That's what Ronda needs, because she's
yeah,
kind of.
but Ronda has to be okay with getting booed.
I think if she has somebody there with her,
It'll be
it's
easier.
like me and you, like, I we go down together. The ship goes down, we
Yes.
go down together with the ship. Like, I don't know, but I just exciting stuff, guys.
Well, I only have one story left, so do you have
Yeah.
any stories?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, just that. I was just gonna add that Money in the Bank will not be getting a Mania main event
No,
anymore.
because they're changing the rules for a big baby.
Yeah.
I
So,
wonder who that could be.
um,
Ronda
yeah.
Rousey versus Paige at WrestleMania Hollywood would be perfect. I agree. I think that would be very cool, especially because Paige has been in multiple movies. I think that would be great.
Imagine. I feel like something's happening. We're talking about it all the time, but she's on the active roster. So, and they've updated her pictures. So,
We will let you know when we know. So, yeah.
yeah, because we know as much as you guys.
Our last story here is about Shelton Benjamin, and unfortunately, he has been announced that he is out with an injury. He did not say what injury or for how long, but he did say for the second time in his career, an injury has put him on the shelf. He'll be back, but in the meantime, he'll be putting in the work to come back better than before. And he can't wait to be back. So it's probably nothing too serious. Maybe just a pulled muscle, pulled tendon, something like
Yeah,
that, where he's going to be out for a little bit. Sometimes when it's tendons, you can't really tell how long it's going to be because it just depends on how your body reacts. So it's a good chance it's just a muscle related thing that, or even like a little athletic hernia thing that he needs to like take some time off so it can go away.
yeah.
So
Just
there's a good
relax
chance
a
it's
little
not
bit.
life threatening or anything. He just needs some time. And it was just unfortunate to see this because I know Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, all with the Hurt Business and everything. There was quite a lot of talk around it because they were both uh, they were in the Hurt Business and then they weren't friends with everybody. Is the Hurt Business doesn't know what they were doing, but I was hoping they might get their storyline together and they could all be move forward. It doesn't look like that's happening right now.
That's okay.
Also, tonight is MVP's dropping a diss track. MVP is dropping a diss track on Raw tonight. That's what the advertisement said last week, and I haven't forgotten about it. And please come back and watch that.
Yes, tune in because we will be here. Some variety of anybody will be here.
Yes, the family will be here.
The fam will be here, and if you want a couple buddies just to watch wrestling alongside with you, we're here.
Come on, Vince, let the women's write their own stuff. They're smart just like the men's. I agree, but they don't even
Yes,
let the men's write their own stuff
say
half
it
the
louder
time.
for the people in the back.
Yes. But like they don't even write their own stuff. Like Jeff Hardy was like, "Hey, I don't actually have to rehearse 50,000 times. That's amazing."
Yeah.
I understand Jeff Hardy's not the best promo, but that's why he has his brother.
It's okay. We love him anyways. That's fine. LOL con.
So,
Uh
oh, good to know. Little friendship with Keith Lee, and since Mrs. Limitless is back, maybe there'll be a little tag
yeah.
team, little trios tag team. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
How funny and great would we have Max Caster versus MVP? I'd love that. That would be fantastic. Yes. Um, but yes, that has been the news. I don't think I have any other stories, and I'm just glad I could hang out with this Monday with you, my wonderful tag team partner,
Yes.
and our wonderful fans. So,
Yes. Quickly, do you have a question of the day?
uh, yes, let's go with the question of the day being please put in the comments your favorite movie with a wrestler in it that you want us to watch.
Yes. Yes, that's our question.
Yes.
That's our question of the day. Let us know what movie you guys want us to watch if you guys want to see it. Summer's coming. We could do like like a Friday or every first Friday of the month or something like that. We do like a slumber party, wrestling watch,
Yes, wrestling
whatever. Bring
slumber
your
party.
popcorn,
Woo!
bring your wine, beers, whatever. Sit next to the fire outside if you have a fire outside.
Bring the
And
fur
watch a
babies
couple.
in.
Yes,
Yes.
bring the whole fam in. We're all gonna sit together and watch a couple movies or a few movies, whatever you guys want to
And
see. So let us know.
and
Wrasslin
LJ will
movie
figure
night.
out the editing so we can have some visual cues of where we are in the movie and not be copyrighted.
Oh,
So,
100%.
I watch far too many things on YouTube to not know how to do that. So, you're good. Yes, Wrasslin movie night. Exactly. Absolutely love that. And if you guys, I don't think that has been all of the news. So we will see you guys later for a Raw watch along with you never know what part of the fam is going to show up. So,
Yes, there is. Oh, you guys take care. I'll be here tonight. Exactly. We have KJ. I'm going to list them all because you might as well. We have KJ White. We have Chris TM. We have Lyra Joe. We have myself, Ali. And then we have Will. We have our part-time special guests. We have CJ and Nick who just joined the fam. I'm no longer the newbie. So exactly, you have a small army coming at you. You never know who you're gonna tune into for the watch alongs. So tune in,
Yes.
hit the bell, like, subscribe, please. We're almost at 200 subscribers. We're literally killing it. You guys are killing it. We love the interactions. We love to see you guys in the chat. We love to see the viewers. Like this
Yes.
news video just bumped up real high randomly. So yes, as we're saying goodbye. Um, Anything else to add, LJ?
No, but I do like this comment. Lyra and Allie, guys should do a live for AW Dark. I was
Oh,
considering that, but I didn't know how
well,
many people liked AW Dark and Elevation because there's a lot of people have a weird thing about it and that I don't understand.
what's the
I
weird
like
thing?
it.
I want to watch it because I watch NXT Level Up, which is a very, 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 very sad version of it.
Yes, yes,
Um,
it is. It is a very sad
and
version
I
where I
hear
don't know anybody.
great things about AEW, AEW Dark, especially
Yes.
when fun people pop up and they don't tell you about it until you hear about it the next day. Okay.
Yes, I agree. So maybe we should do some AEW Dark and Elevation. I'll play around with some graphics, see if we can make it look cute. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. Exactly, Nick. Welcome to the fam.
Our
And just
manager,
like you said, yes, our manager for the Crimson Chronicles.
our tag
So
team manager. Yes. And also, just to throw it in because KJ is trying to push this like crazy. If you guys, whoever's watching, the 7 of you that are watching right now that I see, if you guys have 10 friends and recommend us to 10 friends, and you can prove that they subscribed, we will send you a t-shirt. It's as easy as that. So, oh, look at that. Don't be shy. Swanton that like button. Exactly. We're going to
exactly, do that Jeff Hardy move and then just swanton that button.
Swanton
Let's go.
bomb.
Yes.
All right. Have a lovely day, everybody.
Everybody have a great day. You clicking the button or me?
Well, I will click it. Why not?
Okay, you click the button.
Oh, wait. Oh, the outro button.